Hey, it's Jeff Quinn with Metamorphic Methods, coming at you with another method to help you evolve. Today we're going to go through an upper body warm-up and a little bit of an upper body workout, focusing mainly on the shoulders and the chest. So we're going to start simply with some arm circles here. Through the arms out, we're going to tuck those first knuckles, thumbs out nice and big, palms facing down. We're going to go shoulder circle to the front 20 times. Now as you're doing this, you want to make sure that you're moving from the shoulders, not just the wrist here at the end of the arms. Get those shoulders to rotate. Big circles. Again, going through about 20 reps. We'll do about 10 more here. 1, 2, big deep breaths. Lifting those traps, moving the scapula forward, pulling the shoulder blades back, up and around again. All right, now we're going to go to a more difficult version, kind of go in underhand position here. This is going to hit the rotator cuffs a little more than the deltoids. It's going to be more difficult for some of you with shoulder problems. Really breathe into it. Again, try to work from those shoulders. Getting not just the wrists to move, but that whole shoulder girdle. Again, we're trying to get through about 20 reps here. Should be feeling a nice little burn. Just get about 5 more for good measure. All right, shake that out a little bit. Next, we're going to be going into some shoulder flies. So we take that same kind of thumb down position. All right, keeping the elbows high, we're going to touch the elbows together and then bring them back apart. Again, we want to touch the elbows together and bring them apart. Do that 20 times. All the way open, all the way closed. Big deep breaths. Keep the chest up, core in control. And those elbows nice and high. Again, you're going to feel a pretty big burn here as the lactic acid builds up. That's okay, as long as it's not popping or clicking in the joint. And you're not feeling an impingement through the shoulders. You should be feeling a nice burn through those muscles and your deltoids. A little bit of the rhomboids back there. Just going to do about 3 more here. All right. Next, we're going to take this right into what's called a row rotate press. So we're going to go into an RDL position here. For that, we got the hips back, kind of knees go wide, torso is almost parallel to the ground. Then we're going to row with the arms, we're going to rotate, and we're going to press up overhead. So as we row, we draw the shoulder blades back together, we rotate into the overhead pressing position, and then press into that Y position, going for that about 20 repetitions. So big deep breaths going through. Just gonna give you a couple different angles here so you can see. Now if I were standing, how this would look is row, rotate, press. We're just doing it in the bent over position to give those lats, those rhomboid delts, a little more tension as we work against gravity. Again, in this bent over RDL position. I'm gonna go for about 10 more here. Two more. Big deep breaths. Again, you feel a nice big burn in those shoulders. Last rep here. Awesome. The last part of this little warm-up routine for the upper body, we're gonna hit a down dog into kind of an up dog cobra move. So we're gonna get into our plank position on the hands. From here, we're gonna slide right back into down dog, trying to push those heels to the ground. Big arch through your lower back. Coming back into plank. We're going to pull those elbows in as we come down to the ground, and then big arch through the upper back up. Locking out those arms, we're going to pull the shoulders back, keeping the chin tall and the core controlled. Again, popping back into down dog. Big deep breaths. Back into that plank position. And then drawing those elbows in, coming down. Big arch as we come up. Now, if this is becoming too much on the shoulders and the triceps, you're feeling them really fatigued, you could settle here just for a second. Otherwise, we're gonna pop right back up. Feel that hamstring stretch. Feet are about hip width. Big arch in the lower back as you force the chest through. Back to plank, elbows in, coming back through. We're gonna do 5 reps here. This is 3. What about 2 more? So getting back into down dog, pushing those heels down, pulling the core in, letting the chest fall toward those knees. Big, deep breaths as you push the arms into the ground, maintaining your arch. Back into plank, elbows in and up. Big, deep breaths. And just 1 more. All right, again into down dog. Heels down, big arch in your lower back. Pushing the arms into the ground. Back into plank and coming through. Good, right from there, take a knee, take a little rest. Now we're gonna continue into push-ups. Now for the push-ups, you're gonna do a repetition range that allows you to challenge yourself, but not push completely to failure, because you wanna be able to do multiple sets of this. So let's say I know I can do 10 quality push-ups, maybe I'll do sets of 8. Or in my case, if I could do sets of 30, I'll do sets of 20 as a little bit of a back down, so I can get in some multiple sets here. So I'm gonna bust out this first set of push-ups here. Big, deep breaths. Elbows come into about 45-degree angle, and then press up hard as we exhale. Now, if this is too difficult from the toes, we're gonna go ahead and modify just by going to your knees. All right, some of you will like that a lot better. Again, pull those elbows into about 45 degrees, all the way down and all the way up. Again, you want to do a repetition range that is challenging, but not overwhelming on that first set. So again, if you can do 10, you want to bust out sets of 8. And if you could do 30 in a set, maybe stick to sets of 20. That way we can get multiple sets in. All right, that concludes our upper body warm up and a little bit of a workout. Again, targeting the shoulders, upper back, and chest. Hope you enjoyed. Now for this workout, again, targeting your upper body, your chest, your shoulders, a little bit of the upper back. You could get in about 3 to 6 sets of that routine. So for your push-ups, let's say I was doing sets of 20, we go through about 3 to 6 sets of that. All right, completed with each one of the other exercises. Now, if you've just completed the upper body warm-up, chest, shoulder, and upper back routine, you may be looking for a little bit more of a challenge. So I got one for you. You're gonna do a 3-minute push-up test. We're gonna set a timer here for 3 minutes. We're gonna bust out as many push-ups as we can. Let me know what you get at home. Here we go. All the way down, about 1 inch above the ground, all the way up. Breathe in through each rep. Now when you hit failure, take a little bit of a break, shake it out, and bust right back through it. I'm 25 in the first about 40 seconds. Here we go. All right, 40 reps in, coming up on about halfway here. Fifty reps in with about a minute left. Down to 3 at a time. 56 reps in. Here we go. 20 seconds left. 7. 59. Here we go. 10 seconds left. 61. 62. One more. 63. Timer done. 3 minutes. 63. Most of you could beat that. Give it a shot.